don't believe, but still on the eve of destruction. That was the killer line, hate your next door neighbor. Don't forget to say grace. It just points out the hypocrisy of everybody. Materialist hypocrisy, government hypocrisy, political, industrial, social hypocrisy, spiritual hypocrisy. And the song was filled with all those things, but no answers.
Isn't it kind of sad that 40 years later you're still singing it and it still is real?
It's more real now than it was then. There's more bodies floating in the Jordan River now than were floating back in 19... There's more people being violently murdered per minute as we sit here drinking our coffee in this lovely studio than were being violently murdered per minute in 1965 when the song... There's more social unrest, there's more racial tension, there's more political mistrust. It's grinding down rather than building up. I thought, if we could just... They said it was a protest song, but it wasn't protesting anything. It was a diagnostic. I mean, if you take your car to a mechanic and say, something's wrong with my car, and he puts it on the machine, a diagnostic machine, and he comes back, he says, well, your engine's falling out. Well, you don't go tell everybody he's a protest mechanic. He's just diagnosed your engine, your problems. Well, the song was a diagnostic of societal hypocrisy, and I thought if we could at least admit we had a problem, like hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace, well, then we might be able to come up with an answer, to turn the other cheek and to love your enemies. You don't hear that preached much these days, to love your enemies. Love those who violate you and murder you and mistreat you. Treat them with kindness,